Hey friends, Amanda here at Bare Bones Living. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's been a while, but I had a couple friends, Gail from Gail Southern Living and Heather over at Milk and Honey Homestead, invited me to their fall cozy soup collaboration, and I figured I had to join. So today I'm going to be making a creamy Italian sausage and potato soup. Now the way that I usually cook, or we come up with meal ideas in this household, is I see what I have in my refrigerator that I need to use up, and I scroll through Pinterest and things like that to get some inspiration. I have 3 very young boys that can be very picky, and so I find a recipe and I say, will you eat something like this? And they either give me the thumbs up or the thumbs down. So I had just made some cabbage rolls the other day, and so I had some leftover beef and ground pork from that. So I found this recipe and I'm going to be adapting it to what we have and making a very nutritious filled, hearty meat, potatoes, veggies, cream. What's not to love? What about that doesn't say fall to you? But real quick about the collaboration, please go down into the description. In the description you'll find all the information about this collaboration. Go to the playlist, look through those videos, comment on all the videos, subscribe to all those great people. There is a ton of people in this collaboration. And there is going to be a giveaway on December 2nd at 5 p.m. Central. So stay tuned for that. But I'm assuming that the way that they're going to be giving those prizes away is by picking random comments from the videos. So the more videos that you comment on, the higher your chances are of winning the prizes. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of different prizes. Now, I did say that I was making an Italian sausage potato creamy soup, but I don't have Italian sausage that I need to use up. So that is a half a pound of ground pork that we raised on our farm. And this is a pound of beef. And then I'm just going to season them with Italian seasoning. So that's 1.5 pounds of meat, so I'm going to put about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning on there and see if we like that. I am not much of a recipe follower. I just get my inspiration from recipes. And I use up what I have in my refrigerator. So I'm just going to brown this meat, and then I'll start adding my vegetables. Now you could leave this in bigger chunks, but because I'm feeding littles, I like to break it up. Or you could even make these into meatballs, but I'm going for the faster route today. So to this, I'm going to add about 1 cup of onions. a cup of carrots. And a cup of celery. Ish. Now this carrot block, as you can see, is very frozen, so I'm going to give that some time to thaw. And then I'm also going to add my potatoes. That did not take very long. Now I'm going to add about a pound of potatoes. And I'm going to salt and pepper all of this. And that'll just be to taste. And then I'll let this cook until those potatoes start to soften a little bit, but I chopped them up pretty finely. 1 for personal preference, and 2 so they cook quickly. I'm also at this point going to add my garlic, somewhere around a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. And I can actually already smell that garlic. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour as a thickener. And use the juices at the bottom to kind of coat everything. I think I'm going to need a little bit more because I have more meat than I'm going to add another half. So then I'm going to add my tomatoes that I can. And this is a quart of tomatoes. I can get them out. There we go. there's a lot of vegetables in here, which is great for everybody, but it's also very good for kids. And now I'm going to put in my broth, and I'm going to use 6 cups of chicken broth from the chickens that we just processed last weekend. I actually kind of like the hardiness of the 4. So I'm gonna stop there and just use 4 for right now, because I still need to add cream. And just let this simmer until the vegetables are cooked. So about 20 minutes. Once the vegetables are cooked and the potatoes are tender, I'm going to be adding a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese and 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. So then once you add the heavy cream and the Parmesan cheese, you just want to heat it up and the cheese to melt. Everything in here is cooked. You're just getting that nice and warm. So my family's already actually eaten this. I had to actually run and do a couple of deliveries, but I am starving and I can't wait to try this. Oh, it tastes delicious, and it totally tastes like Italian sausage, even though it wasn't made that way. And it has little sausage in it, more beef in it, but I taste that Italian seasoning. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you enjoy this collaboration, and I hope that this gives you some inspiration to just look through what you have and have the courage just to make whatever you can with what you have, and it turns out delicious. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.